Can we ask the commissioner to come out and visit? Because we want all of us. We want to hand over outside. Yeah, hand over outside. Yeah. I can't hear you.
Can we have a representative?
No, represent. Yeah, actually we have few MPs. Few of us only. Yeah. S Manikavasagam MP Kapar, and then Manoharan. Telur Intan. Again, the lawyer.
Handed over a memorandum to the Singapore government protesting the denial of due process to Yong Vui Kong and calling for his life to be spared. Basically, we want the Singapore government to give the response as to this matter because it's very urgent. Somebody's life is going to be lost in a matter of time, and they're not doing anything so far. We have come to this commission, I think, 2 weeks back to relate to the same problem where a young Malaysian who was hanged based on the testimony of a corrupt police officer. So we are saying to the Singapore government to actually look into this matter. This is not just about anything that is not important to them, because this is about a matter of human lives. It's about human rights, fundamental liberties, and the right for Yong Vui Kong to ask for clemency, because in this case it's very clear that the government of Singapore is not interested whatsoever to give him this due process as to his clemency petition, because they have prejudicially made a statement denying this right without even having him to be heard before the court. So we are protesting against this blatant violation of human rights and due process as enshrined in their own constitution. And we are asking the Singapore government to be answerable for this, because they are going to violate a human right of a person who has a very repressive and also abused childhood, who got trapped in this whole scenario. And we are asking them to show some compassion as to their own application of the law and also to the harsh implementation of their drugs laws. And right now, what we are asking is that he is to be given the due process that he is entitled to under the law, as we need to spare his life because he's a human being. And we're talking about his fundamental rights and liberties right here.
Today, actually, we came a small group. If they hang Yong, I will bring a coffin box here in front here. I warn Singapore government again. If they hang him this time, we will bring a coffin box here. We are serious to the Singapore government. Today, a small group we came here. A small group, and definitely we're going to protest a bigger group here if they hang Yong. I warn Singapore government. And also again, I'm shameful for the minister. The minister Hanifa, today with a statement. I think he should put more pressure against the Singapore government. Don't hang a young 18-year-old. Bagi dia peluang, give him a chance. We are going all out this time. If they hang, we will come back here with a bigger group, and definitely we'll bring a coffin box here. You hang him, Nis. This is not one. I think another guy was hanged before this. We are serious this time.
We are very disappointed that despite the MP making an appointment with the High Commissioner this morning, he has avoided meeting us. So I think Singapore is using its usual tactics of trying to avoid people who are coming for justice. In their country, they do the same thing. No Singaporean can even gather like this in Singapore. And this killing attempted, or rather impending doom that Yong is facing is tied into the repressive policies that the state of Singapore enforces not just on foreigners, but on its own people. This is a dictatorial state. And there is an ancient saying that says, you save one life, you save the whole world. And we are asking Singapore to perform that supreme act of mercy and show the world that they are not oppressors, that they respect the value of life. It will be a life-affirming act on the part of Singapore. This is not an ordinary petition we have given. We are asking, we are pleading for the life of a human being. This is unique. And in this country, I think people have never come out asking for our national who has been put on death row to be spared, because the circumstances are truly extenuating. Apart from the fact that the death penalty is dangerous and we are against it, these circumstances are extenuating. Now, I want to finish by saying that we will be back if Singapore maintains its stubborn course, we will be back. We will come again on a weekend. We will come with larger numbers. We will carry out all-night vigils in front of this place in order to show the disapproval and disgust of the people of Malaysia against what is being done to a citizen of Malaysia in Singapore. Because legally what they're doing to him is wrong. Okay, the Singapore court has already said that the president has no powers of pardon. The cabinet has already said that they will not pardon Yong. Therefore, Yong's legal process has been stopped. In other words, the execution will be illegal. Singapore is going to execute a Malaysian citizen illegally. What is the Malaysian government doing? It is keeping quiet. The foreign minister should quit. Hanifa should quit because he is not taking up the cause of a Malaysian who is about to be executed illegally. What is the government doing? The government claims to be our government. The Malaysian government claims to do such great things for the people of this country, but it cannot stand up for one Malaysian citizen in trouble overseas. Now, can Malaysians then rely on the Malaysian government if they are in trouble overseas? Can Malaysians ever rely on the Malaysian government to help them? The answer is no, no, no. And this is a warning to the Malaysian government also. Do not stand by. Do not anger the sense of justice of the Malaysian people. We will strike back by using all legal means at our disposal, including the ballot box, if Malaysia will not move to save this young boy.